Hello, Kale. Hello, Fairby. Welcome. Ancient Thera again, yes. We haven't played it in a while. Last time we haven't had the health system to worry about. And I just feel like playing something without military for once. Yeah, I think that I'm gonna revisit the other map as well. I just don't know when. I really hate like leaving things unfinished, you know. But due to poor design decisions, that map is just horribly triggering. So I need to somehow come up with a way. Probably just I'm gonna not open up many of the invasion points, since you know it's mandatory to die several times so that you know where they are, and then just use the fact that the trees are absolutely everywhere haphazardly, so that you can actually evade opening up some of the invasion points. And I'm gonna have to suffer the no immigration thing for a while, or I can just shoot them with javelins over the treetops. But I didn't feel like suffering today, so I'll rather play this. This is also fairly tight economically, but I think we can deal with it. I don't remember it too well. I know that Zach got soft-logged by the trade before, since apparently it shuts down at some point. Oh, that'd be awesome. He was very surprised about that. Yeah, some maps do feature that. I don't think it's very good, but not sure, we will read it. But the thing is, like, you can have cities self-sufficient with just taxes. You just need to actually push towards it and know that that time might actually come when you cannot trade more. So. Design decision, not too big of a fan of that. If you manage to get that far, you should probably not be soft-locked like that, but well, it's in there, so what can we do? Just deal with it. Right. So this is a map called Ancient Thera, made by Lizzaran. Let's read the description. Ancient Thera on Santorini after the Minoan eruption of the volcano on Thera. The now fragmented archipelago was first settled in by the Phoenicians before the Spartans founded the city of ancient Thera. Now Rome has wrestled the archipelago from the Greeks and added it to the province of Asia. It is now your task to establish a flourishing settlement and an important trading port on this group of islands. The Roman troops have extended their campaign of conquest in the Asian mainland. You therefore need not fear attacks. However, the Roman people and the Senate have high demands on you and the city. Because of the war against Carthage, Rome now needs resources, money and weapons to maintain the troops and destroy Carthage. Okay. It doesn't hint on a trade shut off or anything, so let's just proceed. So it's a desert map, it's islands. You have an entry point and exit point right here. There is no military activity. You start with fairly low money. Let's take a look at the wages or our personal salary. It's 8, that's good. Let's drop it down to 5. Let's take a look at the Empire trade map. We are here in Miletus. Athena would buy oil and fish from us for 600 denarii, or we could trade with Corinthus for weapons. Both of them cost 600 denarii to open up. There is not much trade you can do, but we'll have to do something. Also, fitting a block in this area is gonna be super uncomfortable. We have fruits and olives, and then iron and timber. Can we get marble at all? Yeah, Athena sells marble and wheat. Can get clay from the other place. Right, so dock spots there, which means it's gonna cut into this area a bunch. I wanted a block here, which is probably what we'll have to do. Can we see flotsam? I don't think we have flotsam. It's kinda annoying. Maybe it's gonna happen once we unpause for any length of time. That's also a possibility. Now, if you were to build a low bridge here, how much would it cost you? That's actually viable. Like, I don't feel like establishing your first block in here is too good, because it's just a horrible place. Instead, what you should do is just use this for your industry. And you can mine this, right? I bet. Yes. I bet. Okay. Makes me think that we should build here instead. It's gonna be a little bit of a pain to feed this, but better than just the other option. Just building a block here and then dealing with the trade. That would be a great spot for a bridge. We could have one here though. That's okay. You're gonna scupper a wharf either way though. Let's just build it there. Clear the trees. Still not gonna be a standard design. There is no way to fit anything reasonable in here. It's just gonna be a line block most likely. Maybe a loop would fit. I'm not too sure. This curved thing is useless. This is gonna be a wharf spot, so we need to keep some distance from that. Preferably even more. Some houses in here. Is this a line block? I really don't want to have a line block, but it looks like it must be one. Also, reservoir probably has to go somewhere here. It's a desert, so the reservoir will have quite poor range. I also don't feel comfortable just using this for housing because the coastline will have to feed these scrubs. But yeah, something like this was our initial design we'll have to do. Now let's set up these things. So let's go with prefect and an engineer. I don't trust the prefect to cover the entire thing since this is a desert. So we'll put an extra one there. Have these things here. I cannot fit all the gods in here, so I'll have to set up a dump site. But let's have a series temple. And then we'll have that. Let's hope the series doesn't go to this road, it might. Okay, so let's wait until people move in. Oh no, they are enclosed. Right, I didn't build a bridge here. It's gonna have to be a ship's bridge, I think. It cannot be a ship's bridge. Can it? Probably not. Let's open this place up for immigration. I have to probably get them a bathhouse soon. We'll be going into that most likely to set up the economy. It's just necessary to start with very little money. Oh yeah, sure. Let's have that. Let's have a bathhouse. Yeah, have that. I know it's easier. It's fine. Okay, we might want extra houses on this side as well. So it's just the reservoir cover. It's not good enough. We'll have to put another one. Yeah, even these guys will... That's just nasty for me. Okay, just put it here. That's spot on a wharf. Okay, let's have it here. And then we'll shift some of these guys. Actually, no, that's not what I wanted. This. Put that there. So what was the resources again? Timber and iron. Right, we can make timber. Let's put a couple of iron mines in here. Weapons workshops. Dock spot. I still don't know if there's flotsam. Probably not. Let's put dock there. This would actually be a good spot for it. It's just a little bit long way. But that's fine. I hope it's a good location for a dock. Let's get a warehouse. Actually, cut this forest. Put that there. Squiggles would help the carters, so let's have squiggles. That is a fertile land here, so we don't want to necessarily cover a whole bunch of it. As I said, we all have to go into that. There's no way to not do. At least with the design we have here. It's just not possible to not have horrible that. It's gonna accept weapons. We'll be road blocking this part off. Desert, so fountains are kind of coverage. I don't like how that works. It's gonna cut my wharf space, most likely. Let's take a look at that actually. So there's a wharf there and there, there. It actually can fit. It's like one tile gap. That's not enough to really deal with that, so we'll have fountains like that instead. It's not very good, but it's what we have to have. Right, let's put that there. Let's put this here. This there. This there. It's a lot of fountains. Do you have access to plaza? You do. Just make sure none of them are smoltons or they will die from disease. And we should still be getting some surplus. Farm olives. Workshops oil. Oh yeah, I haven't connected those things up, have I? It's a mistake. Well, they should save the dock, hopefully. So this is gonna accept part weapons and part oil. Then wait for some of the weapons. Open up the trade route to Corinthus. Support weapons and probably wait until we are out of debt, if possible. Contaminated water event. Yeah, even if it's a bad house, it's just crushing. It's okay. We did have unemployment anyways. Sell all the things. I know, Caesar, I know. Get out of that, and then we'll open up the second road. It's another ship, and then we are done. Did that. We cannot go into that more, or we will absolutely die, I know. Now we can go ahead and open up Athena. Export oil. They also will buy fish, so we need to start making fish. But after we recover. Again. Okay, made some money. This is gonna suck. The balanced housing is going to be horrible. Right, this bathhouse isn't in the best place. It just doesn't cover the whole thing. Which it should, it's very short, but it unfortunately just doesn't. So let's try a different thing instead. Just get a granary. There. Is it gonna cut into wharfs? No. It shouldn't. Let's get an overlay so I can see behind the granary. It's gonna impact desirability, but that's fine. Unfortunately, I'll kinda need this tile. So let's hope the bathhouse doesn't register it as a thing. Otherwise we'll have some trouble with it. Yeah. Road tile. Not plaza, roadblock. Let's get a couple of markets. Some fish. Give them some plaza. What else did I want? This temple isn't doing its job either. It's just this line block for some reason is just horrible for the walkers. What have I built? It's really bad. What else? I wanted something, I'm not sure what it was. I can probably just make them better. It doesn't really reach these, the school. It's unfortunate. This one would, so let's have that instead. And we'll need to be taxing fairly soon. More plaza, even though we're not swimming in money. Oh yeah, I should also gift Caesar if we can. 155, let's wait on that. Rice on fish, we should be exporting fish, right? I don't have a shipyard, I think that's what I wanted. Where is the best spot for one? This is like a generally bad place to put wharfs, because it doesn't actually have coverage. So, coverage, it doesn't have fishing spots nearby, so let's build it there. And then this place needs a shuffle. We'll be building a granary for the fish, I think. It's gonna go there, which means this thing needs to be moved. Right? Yeah, but all the way to there. Now it's gonna mess up this place, because this was relying on the walkers occasionally making it down here. So let's put some services here. Then cut it off with a roadblock. It's gonna accept fish, which we will also export. And that's all the trade. Hey, Florentines, you're welcome. So we are making some ships. Explosion. Okay. It's still cut off from existence, or what's the problem here? I have a prefect. Oh, yeah, of course. This engineer is cutting it off from existence. So let's just have that. Later we might want to try and add some wharfs to it. For now it's not really a thing. Shipyard. What is that? I don't know what it is. Let's get a Lizzaran. So hopefully we'll be exporting every single bit of anything we can. But this is all the trade we can get currently. That's not a lot of trade. So we need to be careful about that. Okay, this needs to be a stone bridge eventually. I just cannot have it right now. It's just too much. Let's get a roadblock to that. And then it needs to be covered. So let's have it covered. School, it's not spawning on the wrong side, so it's good. Because this food is not gonna last too long, it's not very good. Religious facilities, right. Yeah, this temple is just doing a horrible job at covering these houses. I can just have a new one, I guess, but okay, let's remove one of the markets. We only need one, really, I think. Let's get a Venus temple in there. It's actually gonna work quite well. It wants money already, okay. Let's give you money. It's our chance to get some favor. So now people will be annoyed, pleased. Switch it to 8, pay them a little more. And we have money. I think we want to shift this bridge into a stone one. $1,300 schmeckles. What else do we want? I would to make these guys insulate. What I need for that though is a warehouse that's gonna be there, so that it accepts clay and pottery, I guess. Workshops, pottery. Let's get a bit of that. Should be enough to build up some stocks. Let's import up to 4 clay. I'm sure they will love to sell me some clay. Set up a warehouse. Roadblocks. It's going to get 16 pottery. Some statues. Need to feed these people. It's gonna be a problem. Let's get... Can we get more wharfs in here? 1. I hope that the market is not gonna see it as a thing. It might. Usually when you give people choices, they absolutely will. Let's take a look at it now. It seems like it's fine. I know, some people are unhappy over there. It's fine. Food is still an issue. Hopefully we should get more and more. We could also set it so that it gets, because we have surplus of fish in the harbor, I think. We could also just add a couple more wharfs. The fishing point is quite close, but not to a point where it's too close. I'm thinking about even routing it to this granary actually, from across the river through the bridge. It's usually a pretty poor decision to connect your stuff like this. But in this circumstance it might actually be good. Connect to that, but road look it. So you'll see what happens. And extra food is good. Yeah. Increased trading of fish. I guess I'm not gonna get after all then. So we'll be producing. I have to just keep selling it, I suppose. This could have been a wharf, but I don't really have a very good way to getting a road there. Keep efficiency up. If they will increase quota for weapons, or he asks for weapons, which could happen, probably should establish a new iron mine. We also do need to have some jobs for people. So it's not the worst idea. And we will need entertainment. Let's add an amphitheater. Actually, I have one more tile and then scupper it. Make it here. And we'll be adding gladiators and an actors colony in here. Just gonna get connected like that. We'll go with a couple of statues, I guess. Aged timber. I'm not making that. Can we even sell that? Not really. This request doesn't really make sense. At this point, why would you be making furniture or timber unless you are doing monuments? But at this point, it doesn't really make sense to make monuments. Let's get a timber yard and a warehouse. It's gonna accept some timber. Maybe it's gonna open up something, but I doubt it. This is not on a custom empires map, so well, chance of that actually happening. Getting some insulae, which is good. And even these guys are getting fed. It just takes a while. Right, what's our housing advisor saying? Quite a few people can still move in. We'll have trouble employing them, if anything, because just the nature of this. That's what it is. I'm thinking if we should add more fish to this, because we can still sell some of that. Maybe we want to overproduce oil more. If a quota opens up, it would be good. And if it doesn't, then at least it's some labor sponging. So we do need that. What about this market? It reaches the end, it just needs time to actually do it. Guards are getting upset. Okay. Do we want to Lararii spam? I don't think so. Probably just want temples. I cannot get marble easily. I could import it, but that's very expensive currently, right? Let's accept 8 marble. Let's import until we have 4 pieces. And then we'll have to figure out something here. Architect. We won't need all this farmland, I don't think. It's just a trap, really. Not there. Horrible. Cancel. Build it there. And then we'll want an oracle here. It's getting kind of squiggly, the path, but the services should still be fine, right? Well, this is kind of dangerous, which means I'm gonna give them their own things and cut it off, I think. Just take no chances, especially since it's a desert. Just doesn't seem worth it. No nice things. Okay. You sold me a little bit more than I wanted. That's fine. Let's try to get Mausoleum. A large one would be great, but it's expensive. Okay. Let's try to get 2. It's gonna help the health, which we need. Because it's desert mat. Let's get some of that. And so we should be covering everyone, making them all insulate, which is good for our taxes. Just the market might be a little bit lacking, we'll see. Okay, 1 month until complying, let's send it. We also can gift him, I think, yes. Okay, what's next? We didn't have that much money, but we need to do something. I think increasing the fish might be good. It's like 1 war. That's pathetic, let's not bother. Instead, I'm intrigued by this option, like we could warp this. It's just really awkward to work with. But it would be a good idea, I think. Let's cut this first. Let's make the shipyard elsewhere. That is the fishing point, very far away. Let's make the shipyard there. And we'll be reshuffling this entire place. Fortunately, the desirability might suffer because of that a little bit. That's just what needs to be done. Let's put it there. We can even have more wharfs. Because the idea is if we get a significant surplus in here, we can actually get to the coastal trading spot from here. The bad thing might be this, might actually see that as an option. We'll see. It's a problem for later me. Except... let's get a road. And let's take a look. Oh yes, the forum will in fact see that as a thing it wants to do. So let's put it there instead and leave that open, I guess. We could fit a house, actually. Now we need plaza, which should be fine. The wharfs are undesirable, but if we do that and then that, it should be good to go. It's gonna get that covered soon enough, I think. So this is gonna in fact get. So is this place though. We don't want to diminish supply in here. So that would be very bad. And maybe it's gonna happen after the stunt goes away. Be willing to risk a statue, maybe that's gonna help someone a bit. These need to stabilize. More and more fish should be made, so you can sell it. Very quick trade, that's what we want. It's still a mess. I'm tempted to add another market on this side, but it probably wouldn't work very well. Can we somehow fix this place? I could switch up the temple for the theater. It risks it seeing the path though. as always. It's gonna work well. No, it's gonna in fact be there. But do we have a Venus? It's fine. Oh, have I put it in the exactly same spot? I'm just so bad. This is what I wanted. And then theater on this side, but it might actually... It's a destination to walk around. It's fine. Okay. So, please work. The one market is struggling to keep up with the demand. Could try and fit another one, but it's really dangerous. Fiddle around with this at this stage. Could just do it instead of one of the tents, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure if I wanted it here anyways. The house is a new addition, so let's have it like this. It's gonna fix everything, hopefully. And let's push onwards into the island, I guess. So we do need some labor sponging though, and I'm not sure how to get it because they're just capping our trade over there. I guess block and then patricians is just what we need. Look at this. How much is the population goal? 8,000. Do we have Colosseum? Yeah, we'll have to build them some monuments, which is gonna be horribly expensive. Also fish over here. It's not very good though, this is like very far away. This is good fishing ground. Could we fit a regular thing? Not regular, but something resembling a useful asset. I guess we have to put the houses here now. There's some food down here, which I don't want to intrude on too much, but a bed is necessary. It's a very tiny block. But I guess we want that. Yeah, patricians here, most likely. It looks so awkward, I don't even know where to fit them properly. Yeah, it's gonna have to be there. And then extra houses on side. Which side? Inside. Then get a reservoir in here. Shouldn't worry about the food of it all. That's fine. So I'll have a couple of granaries probably. I want 2 because I don't trust it. And then we want to temple spam anyways, so we'll do that. This is in a horrible disarray. Well, it's time to connect this up and roadblock it like crazy. So that the market can access this. Get at least some food, so they're not horrible tents. Money is gonna be a big issue. Okay, let's get... I want a bathhouse fairly soon, otherwise they will absolutely explode, since this is a desert area. Let's have that there. It's not very useful for anything, really. Let's just have that. I really don't like to build this here. But it's necessary. Bathhouse there. Just cancel something, that's fine. Let's get some dwarfs, even though they are not very efficient. Still some food, which we can use and we will use because we'll have to build on the fertile land, I think. There's just no way around that. Except fish. It's gonna be tough to get them desirability and water, especially this guy, but maybe I just don't want that one. Okay, we have some unemployment, we'll have to deal with it. This has been solved a bit. We need 3 more mausoleums. One there. It's 3 and then 4 small ones. 1, 2. 3 and 4. They are willing to sell us more clay. I'm gonna be building a workshop in here. This is fluctuating a bit, but that's fine. Let's get a warehouse. Gods are unhappy still. Let's get some water in here. Just 16 units. Let's get them a theater and a school. And it's already looking kind of grim with money. He wants money. Okay. Oh, this would use that path, which is not good. Cannot send him the money. Just slow it. Yeah, it's true. It's not a huge deal though. It's just annoying. Just need the money. We need New Year, I guess. It's September, so I suspect they bought absolutely everything they could, and now it's not looking that good because of that. We do have some savings. Send him a gift. Keep him on our good side. December. We need to not overspend now. The limiting factor is really present there. Yes, so all the things, give him his money, otherwise he's gonna be very angry. Lower price on weapons? Oh no, that's not very good for us. This is still looking quite horrid. And this guy is just never gonna be good, right? I suspect there is very little I can actually do to make him not be horrible at life. I'm thinking about something, but I've tried this already and it didn't work. So I cannot do that because it would block off everything. And it wouldn't work. I don't think that's like the same sort of area. Yeah. Is there anything at all we could shift? I don't see it. So this house just will unfortunately have to live with that. Let's water these. We'll have to do it through there. Good in plaza. Looking at a city. Okay. It's fine. We'll deal with it. We just need, well, jobs, really. How are we gonna provide those jobs? I guess we can start making some furniture in here. at least some jobs, but it's not gonna chip into that unemployment too much. But these guys, they will struggle to get enough food. So I'll just actually use this area. These small rivers cannot be bridged. Under no circumstances can you have nice things. Let's get a granary. Minimalistic, hug the coastline. Some sort of thing in here. This one is gonna be something through it is. Oh, I guess we don't have to have that done. It's gonna accept fish. And accept fish. I don't think we really set up some of these things in here, so let's have it. And then a road tile through there. Plus this is gonna start getting, but only after we build up some stocks, otherwise they will go here. Which I don't really want them to do. Maybe we do. It's fine. Let's get an amphitheater. Clear the school. Actress colony. I know, you hate it. So he hates all nice things. Just get that there. Need every single scrap of tax we can get. Okay. Let's wait a little bit. You don't have money, so it's February. Okay. Yeah, I know. It's okay, we got some more money, now we need... Wait for that to stabilize. We could actually get another getting granary in here. That would be decent. Fortunately, it's gonna require a lot of roadblocks. And then their own things. But labor is not an issue. If anything, we want to get rid of it, so it's fine. I suspect we are still gonna see a lot of influx. Yeah, it's a lot of people coming. How about our taxation for now? 2,300, wages, 3,000, yeah. Trade receipts, 5,800 last year. We need to do something about that. I need to make a nest egg so I can build the patricians, I think. It's gonna be a must. Because that's how we are gonna employ all these people, because there's gonna be a lot of them coming. Currently they are kinda upset at me because of the unemployment. It's not a huge deal, but they will still keep coming. Oh yeah, this needs to get fish. Okay, so what's next? This is a little bit fluctuating. Don't like that. I'll probably have to start on the patricians now. Even though I don't really have money for it, and it's making me worried. Just threaten them. If only it would work. I don't think it will. They will absolutely despise this. What's the month? September? We need to wait until New Year and then we'll see. Could also pay them a bit more wages, but that's just a temporary solution. On this map, it's clearly apparent what happens when you just cannot make trade things at all, almost. Increased trading of weapons. Fortunately, we were ready for it. I just need more. Think we can get another mine in here? We can. It's just fitting the workshops is kind of awful. In a lot of ways, because you are building on places where you would like not to build, but you know. It's fine. He wants weapons, let him eat weapons. It's November. Let's wait. December. January, okay. We are making money, let's... zebra. Let's build the patricians. Kinda need another spot. That's fine. Might be a little bit too ambitious, but we will need quite a few to pay our bills. And I think establishing the patricians is kind of crucial for your long-term viability of the city, just because the trade is kind of awful. Let's have that. I know it's fertile land, but yeah, we need more. So let's have that. Let's get some services in here. This is still not good. I hoped it was 1 tile further. It isn't. It's fine. Let's build it here. Enough road access. Roadblock that. Let's have that there. This doesn't really serve very well logistics purpose, so I'll just put that there, so you can have a bathhouse. Start adding the patricians already. It's gonna be quite awful to water them as well. So this reaches that. This place can still have dwarves, so just cut into that. It's gonna work. It's level up, but so it's fuck. I don't really like it, but it's what we have to have. Also, just oh yeah, getting water them is gonna be an absolute pain. Let's have this patrician here instead. It's gonna be something. Let's just build it there. For these guys, some sort of thing. I need to shift them so that they are in the same spot. Fountain access. This doesn't have it. It doesn't have it there either. But we could water them from there if we have it. It's like a really unconventional spot to add a fountain. It's gonna also scupper their early progression, I think. So definitely not good. Let's destroy that. But you know, it's a desert. You have to have things like this, even if they are horrible. You can actually have it further, which is better. And then these two guys, put them together. Please let me have water. No. Okay, I'll have to water them from a different angle then. Some places just don't have very good coverage, so that's why this is horrible. This thing's gonna go there. It's gonna get a bunch of blood area to offset this. And we didn't actually waste all of our money yet, so that's kind of good. Let's get some basic services. They'll want guards. Let's put the guards here. Logistics hub. Kinda needs to be here, which means Mercury has to suck it. Just gonna put him here, because that's gonna be a market. Let's get a granary. Let's get a couple of warehouses. I think we might actually want to import. Yeah, we need to import food. And can we buy vines, or is it straight up vine? It's straight up vine, isn't it? Yeah, that's great. Let's get some warehouses. Room 4. I'm not taking any chances with that. Pottery. Furniture. Oil. And vine. Road. That road. Bunch of roadblocks on it. Let's get a market. And so yeah, it's gonna secure some of the supply. Now we need to start importing wine and store it here. Let's get accept 8. Let's import. Where is it? I think wine is also gonna grow in price, so having some in the city for now might actually be good for us. We'll have to build things though, that's not good. I don't want to really build things. Let's get some fruit farms in here. Can we have it? It's a little awkward, but we can. Doesn't really need to be a huge amount. This is gonna have to go like that. At least it's a bunch of jobs, you know. That's very good for us. If we can get money, we need to make these guys have some plaza. And then they'll get some pottery, evolve. Need to basically start taxing them immediately though. It's a very necessary thing. Okay. Trade stopped for fish, oh no. Map is starting to turn into screws of economy. We can send a gift next year. Let's get a library. Just gonna build. It's just horrible because it cannot fit where I want it. Academy. We want a hospital. We want an arena. Where is it? I cannot have an arena? Oh, I can. Good. Let's place it somewhere on the corner. Now this. Actors. Lions. Gladiators. Road. Connect it. Just gonna get an engineer, as well as a prefect. It all, you can have that. And so these people should start to get some decent entertainment. Do we have an amphitheater access? We do. Let's build that. It's already cutting into the space here a lot more than I would like. Now, we should probably give them a Grand Temple to Venus. We could make our second vine type, but that's what we are gonna have to do. I just need to figure out what I want to build it. And the easiest place would be here. It's just kinda awkward since you might want to build here or need to build there for the population. But there are no really good spots, like this is not possible because it's just too tight. In here, you would have to get rid of a bunch of your infrastructure, which is just not happening. Let's just build it here, but it's like awkward. I would have to get all the resources for building it here. But I think it's preferable. Yeah, it's probably preferable to having it elsewhere. So let's start with getting some logistics set up. Let's get some timber. Let's get some clay. Let's get some marble. For now, just get the resources in here. And we'll probably import more marble and clay. Let's just import max, see what happens. Oh, debt. Sweet debt. It's gonna be horrible. They'll love to sell me stuff, I'm sure. Low price on fish. This is kinda crumbling. It's because the pottery is just taking ages to get here. Yeah. I know, Caesar, I know. Can need more workshops. Let's remove these things now, we don't need that anymore. Around here. But could use more workshops. Make some more pottery. It should be fine, but it's really rough when they are overgetting. And yeah, we went out of that slightly and then back into that. They're complaining about desirability already. Let's put some gardens in here. It's very expensive. But Grand Insulae, small villa. At least some patricians are good. They are still complaining. So let's add the bits of statues where they should go. And this should help us, right? Well, it's really awkward. Some of them are devolving immediately because they realize that this place is actually really hideous. Add a bunch of flat area in here. This place is gonna need some sprucing up as well. It's really awful for that. I'll probably have to stop importing stuff for a bit. Okay, let's destroy this. It's just, yeah, they hate it, I know. The lack of pottery is really bad. We're making enough? We should be making enough now. Just gonna add another road with a workshop. People hate the unemployment. I do acknowledge it's an issue. Really not very good. Patricians are horrible. We'll fix them though. It's just gonna take a little while. Let's add some statues. I'm probably gonna have to add them a tavern. I don't really want to, but it seems like tavern plus Grand Temple to Venus maybe? It's just the pottery crumbled again. Well, just Just go away. I cannot feed so many Polter houses. Just why is this so messy? It's horrible. Okay. Go away. Let's try to stabilize this somehow. It's really not good. When it happens, it's always a pain. Just devolutions. Just absolutely horrific. I could ship this school. It's gonna... Please just fuck off. I hate when they split like that, and it's always just gonna immediately expand even more. It's just the worst. It's really difficult to get something reasonable in here. The dwarves are close. They hate the dwarves. For a good reason. They are horrific. Places to live nearby off. Okay. And immediately broken up into pieces, and immediately broken up into pieces. Just please. Let me have nice things for once. Okay, we have some material. It's not a lot, but we kinda need to get on with this. Let's build the Venus temple. I know. Architect. Now let's have this. I'm not even importing a marble right now. We all need to do it kinda soon. But first we recover, if possible, which is gonna be next year. We spent a lot on that in temple, so that's why the favor is gonna tank like crazy. I know, you hate it. I also don't like to be in debt, believe it or not. It's just natural order of things on this map. Okay, so we used all the marble. Let's import a bit more. Something like 4 units. And let's hope it works. Third type of food is older than necessary. Can we get wheat? Yes. Athena would sell us wheat. Since the trade for fish kinda crumbled, we should be accepting 16. I cannot, it's just too far, is it? I'm just gonna have to replace it. It's full of fish that nobody wants. And that Carter is just standing there, okay. Let's get this. Let's accept 16 units, so let's get 16 units of that. Let's import wheat. And we'll be getting the wheat exclusively for our patricians in here. Get wheat. Let's hope it works. That might be soon encroaching again. At least we should get some decent-ish taxes from these patricians. Yeah. It's just still we are reliant on that trade a lot, and it sucks. Also, people will have unemployment and they hate it. There is not much I can do for them, unfortunately. Nothing would make me money, really. So. Okay. Favor dipped a little bit. I don't want to give him the money, I really don't. Let's wait until next year and then we'll send it. Increase trading of pottery, that doesn't really help me. It's just for imports. So what stage is that? Second. Let's get more timber in here. At least we can do that. April, send him the money so he doesn't shriek. But we need to be very cautious. Blessing from Mercury is decent, but nothing really great. Price rise on Potter. December. Okay, made some money again, but favor is not looking great. Blessing from Venus is good to keep the city stable. Mars is going to consequential. What is this stage now? Third, good. We are building it. slowly but surely we are building it. And they should get their type of food, but they hate the desirability of the area. Venus Temple is gonna help with that substantially, but until that happens, we are stuck with this. I suppose a single medium statue would actually be better. Instead of that, what is this? Lararium. Maybe even the large one. Oh. Keep it stable. With these guys, it's kind of awkward. I don't really want to build on this fertile land, but it's fine. Really, I don't need that, you know. So we can do without. Instead, we can just pile on these, and that should help stabilize them a little bit. The problem is with these guys. He wants 32 freaking timber. Okay. Let's make a couple of raw material logging camps. Roadblock that off. I'll be putting that into this warehouse. I know. I just need to keep building the temple. Send him the gift. Instead of clay. Rice rising clay. Okay, we made some money now. That's good. It's gonna slowly but slowly though. We've built this to almost full capacity. We also haven't really stockpiled enough. You will get full amount. Send him the popsicle sticks. And yeah, labor sponging is gonna be the name of the day, I guess. We have to use it. It's very little we can do. I'm gonna publish this. I can have the services in here. It's gonna help me a bit with the desirability of it all. That is legionary statue. Does it help? Probably not too much, but if they expand, it might. Yeah, plebeians are salted. This is almost done. I need to somehow make more money. I'm just gonna add another olive farm and a couple of workshops, I suppose. I need to do something. This is at least a little worthwhile. Make sure that we don't run out, but it's not really necessary. So food is looking fine. Yeah. It is. So they're getting all their things, right? Yeah. Okay, temple is done. Let's do an epithet for this. So watch them have their things. Oh, I might have messed up there. 1 second bind type, right? Oh, at least I managed to get them to this. Is it 100 people in each? Prosperity rating is at 100. If we need only 85. What's the housing advisor saying about that? 5,100 people. You cannot reshuffle epithets easily, by the way, so yeah, that's what we get. But I think it's okay. Just need to find out a way to actually labor sponge without going bankrupt, and then we should be fine. underground temple, Neptune one might be good. If we can fit it, I think we can fit it up here. Because that would boost the capacity of everything. Just doesn't add up. Needs one more tile. Well, just gonna fit it down here then. So let's build that. Pay our people a little more. Import slightly more marble. They buy more oil now. That's good. He wants 20 weapons. If I had an extra warehouse, we could stockpile it easily. Is there a way? Oh, let's just get an extra warehouse. Let's have it here. It's going to accept weapons. Just straight up weapons. We'll get extra farm. A couple of extra workshops to go with it. Look this mess off. Should allow us to, yeah, get a surplus, send him the stuff. This is not gonna accept seed raiders though. They would absolutely come here, and we don't want that. Neptune's blessing, that's good. We'll need to labor sponge with some culture anyways, so I will start on that. Just as always, culture, the worst kind of rating on any map. Proves absolutely nothing, but in this circumstance is actually at least a little bit viable because I need to labor sponge and might as well do it with culture. It's gonna be horrific for walkers. The Drastad prefect. Suddenly 80 culture, boom. At least it provided us with a bunch of jobs. That's good. Let's get some tax raise. Neptune Temple will help a little bit, but what we need is another blood block really. One good one could solve it all. Is this wide enough for a block? It is, I think. Just needs to be built on top of farmland, but that's fine. This one's gonna solve everything. Might be slightly too big for its own good, actually. We'll see. I hope it isn't, but it's deceiving. Extra housing on the side. We can have it, I think. It's just gonna have to go here. Also, having the Neptune would have been great before I started this, but oh well. Let's get some things over here. There are 2 prefects. It's a desert after all. Was it immediately? logistics. I'm gonna start on that. Now, can we have enough pottery to feed into another block? Yeah. It's just very awkward. It's gonna take a while for them to get it, so it's not gonna be the greatest. But it should be fine. Feed into that. Get fish. Get fish. Need a bathhouse or they will absolutely explode. People might be pissed for the high taxes. Yeah. Let's drop it. We made some money in reserve, so that's good. Let them come in here. I'll actually bridge over this. It's very expensive. But let's have it. These guys will absolutely revolt. Build the Neptune Temple. It's slowly getting built. Alright, almost. Let's get a market. Let's get him a theater for sentiment buff. Let's get him an amphitheater as well for that sentiment buff. Let's get an actor school and a gladiator school. There might be a gladiator revolt. I just don't remember this map at all, but I wouldn't be surprised by one. It's always a surprise, but I wouldn't really wonder why. It's just, oh, there's always one. Fountains. Start fountaining these tents. I know it's here because 2 prefects, but still can't keep up due to unrest. And it's gonna spread because of reasons. Another prefect. Let's get guards, right. Just get all the temples in here, that's fine. And the blessings, I know it's a wildfire. It's just horrific. It's just everything explodes. 2 prefects in a block. No, not enough because of reasons. It's due to unrest. The prefects were spending time bashing the freaks, so they just caused this. Kinda need to build in where the fountains are covering properly first. Let's get a school. Let's get some fountains in here, maybe a reservoir to cover this better. Sick. These guys will get that. These guys will get that. We'll be getting down to pottery. I'm not sure if I started doing that. But yeah, that's a mistake. And of course some of these are just absolutely shredded into pieces. Well, that's what I have. Just gonna have to cover every single bit to make sure that they can actually merge, and then remove the superfluous fountain coverage. But I don't want statues. Gonna have the oil. Got some 1x1s in here. It's really bad. Good as statues. Come on, why? Market. Well, should get some food soon. Just it would evolve. What are they? You can have the fish. Looks like another market is good. Yeah. Works out. I'm actually gonna keep the fountains. I need the labor sponging anyways. Neptune temple. It's almost done. How do we labor sponge more? I guess culture again. Just need to find a decent spot for it. We can just add to this horrible mess. Don't care how it looks. Just add things. We want a couple more theaters, I suppose. Just not in any useful places. This cliff is actually decent for it. You are supposed to probably go here to get iron, but why would you when there are the cliffs nearby the bait place? So there are cliffs, but they have rocks leaking through, so you can actually place some stuff. It's kinda cheesy, but it works. Okay, let them have all the things. Over 7,000 pop. Neptune's gonna push us over the thing, I think. Getting a lot of issues with labor now. Need to tax these buggers. Even though they will hate it, it's fine. So they got... oh, they didn't get an arena. Well, it's fine. Could get them an arena also, but it's not really too necessary. What I'm worried about a bit is food in here. Probably going to set up some fishing. Should have built Ceres Temple as well, but just very limited in terms of what you can and cannot have at once, especially in the earlier parts of the map. And we didn't really spend very long here, so I had to choose, and I chose Venus. And Neptune. So I really don't want to build another block. This is gonna be something. Just all the various things. Kill them. This guy is still not gonna frequent that. It's unbelievable. Okay. Accept fish. Accept fish. Some devolutions because of lack of food. It's gonna get solved though. Grand Temple is done. And so we will pick the Buffet. Just going to push us over what we need. Caesar wants money, we will send him a gift as well. Now this is gonna help us with the food situation a bit. It's not gonna solve it. For that, this might actually help us a bunch. It's kinda awkward. But it's gonna work. Just touch that there. Don't really care. Get fish. Or accept fish, rather. so that this can get more stable, because it's horribly unstable currently. I might need another granary to get fish. It's just not enough. I could actually feed some food into it from this, but it might make it even more unstable. Just because everyone will want a piece of this fruit. So it's gonna mean that everyone's gonna rush for it, and there's not gonna be enough of it. So people will not like it, but those who get it will be happier and healthier. So let's get some of it. It's not an obscene amount of fruit, but it's something. So this is gonna be switched into accepting fruits, and then we'll be getting services in here. And what should happen? This should help. It's trading up marble. Unstable stuff. This is unstable now, for some reason. I need Ceres Temple. But where? Here. It's just, oh no, it's gonna block off the city. Where is it? Oh, just gonna have it out there. And then this. Will it get access to this? No, because this is completely blocked off. Currently we could try to do without this garden. And then have it out. And that's actually gonna be fine, because you'll add some desirability to that. So it shouldn't affect the patricians. Just build a Ceres Temple. Should be getting better, but it's not really. Might want an extra granary for getting fish. 2 of these here. I'm building messy right now, but that's fine. That's completely fine. Could even feed some more fruit into it. That's not really what I want to do. Did I set these to get? No, so let's get fish, and they will exclusively go here, or they should at least. Yeah. Turn to pottery, let's have him have that. Looting in the city, I know, you hate life. Just gonna give you more wages to keep you under control. Food should be getting better, it's just a little bit awkward. Let's get a new market in here. It's a very bad placement. Let's get more food into this block. It stopped. You want to solve it before this happens. And so we are solving the issues, right? Solving it. Yes. Yes. Come on. Okay. And we are victorious before the trade shutoff really becomes a thing. Hey Lizzaran, welcome. I guess I can show you the city if you want. We're just finished. So hour and 30 minutes. Not too bad. So I've built the docks here. It's kinda tight, but it fits everything. I only need 2 warehouses really. And 1 granary for things. We've built mausoleums around here. But, congrats. Yeah, thanks. You've made some weapons from this cliff, since rocks are actually leaking through. Not sure if it's intended or not, but it works well. Made all the mausoleums for the buff. Grew olives here. We really didn't farm all that much. We only farm a bit for the patricians, and then farm a bit here to feed into this block to make it more stable. Patrician area, I chose the wrong benefit, or the epithet. I chose desirability, which I needed because this dock side is shrinking the desirability rating of these, but it kept me at Grand Villa, which is serviceable for the needs here. The culture spammed here. We have a little plot block there, standardized design here since we could fit it, and then our first block where we started is a line block in here. because there is not enough space to fit a standard design, so it's just a line block, but it worked well enough as a start. And then yeah, we make pottery here from clay, so we have 5 workshops. That should be enough for the whole city. Unemployment juggling was a little bit awful because there is not that much trade on this map, so we really need to pay heed to that. But we managed to build 2 grand temples and building a third, so overall not terrible money-wise after you get the taxes. The 2 housing areas at the starting aisle. Yes, you can do that, I saw people do that. I didn't want to though. It's very tight. I could do a line block in here or very small loop, but I felt like this actually fits more people reliably, and I was not sure how much of this I will need for trade, so I just kept this for exclusively trade and spamming mausoleums. But you could totally fit something in here. It's just not really necessary. Just rather build it here. We wait for the promotion to happen. I don't use the direct connection between West, Middle East. This. Yes, I didn't. And just this one was recent. I just did that. It's not really necessary. The map isn't that big, so even without highways, one warehouse was able to fetch anything it wants from here. If it was more awkward, I would have to be more creative with that. Didn't want to touch Wilson. Where is it? Let's take a look at the map. It's construction kit, right? Haven't played real maps since ages. Did you try my Christmas tree? No, I didn't. It's a thing, right? I saw it in Augustus or in Zuck's Discord. So you can get an asset that would display trees in the central as Christmas trees, I guess. I didn't get that. Right, let's take a look at that. You mean this? Yes, you meant this. So you could get a bridge in here so that you can link up here, so that you can get direct access. So you don't have to go here, but it's not that big of a deal. Really. Cross a bridge here. So yeah, some possibilities definitely there. I also think with this distance, it's actually not that bad if you were to mine here and save this space for housing instead of slapping down this. No, I had a map. I didn't notice that. And yes, there's a decoration tree. I don't suppose it's on Haven, the map. I might have to take a look at that. Zuck's Discord, okay. I haven't seen it, so I might take a look at that, but that's for next time, I suppose. Is it in Augustus category? It's in Julius and Augustus chat, right? It's probably somewhere or in their history. I need to see it. That is it. Might be quite hard. Okay. Goodbye. Scourge. I need to search for it. In Impressions games, okay. So is it in... How long is it? It's on 24th, right? Oh yeah. It's like, it reminds me of Age of Empires 2 when T90 had its community games with Christmas tree. Yeah, I can see it now. It's natives. Natives in the, as the ornaments. Yeah. It's like the maps for community games with T90. It was your inspiration? Yeah. I can tell. It's a shit ton of natives. Can you pacify the natives? So there's not much fertile land. It's gonna suck. The diagonal rivers are not very good for warfare. So the food is gonna be insane on that map. I'm gonna download it. No problem with trading in natives, only import and invasions, yeah. Okay. I can see that there are not many approaches, it's just north and then left and right, the small places for invasions. But still, the little farmland is adjacent to that edge, which makes me very worried. Not made with balance in mind, just for visuals. I can tell. I probably should avoid playing it. I'm kinda easy to trigger with horrible design. But yeah, like I can totally tell what you were going for. I watched some of the T90s community maps on the Christmas tree maps, and they were also sort of made with that sort of visual appeal in mind rather than playability, but they still had some sort of playability associated with them, and you can probably play this. It's just gonna be difficult because the farmland is gonna suck. But yeah, pretty cool. So anyways, thanks for making this one. I know Zach struggled with it quite a bit, but it's probably because he really wants to build something like big through the decorations constantly, take his time, while I just don't. Empires 2 maps work really well in the end. Yes, but he didn't expect them to, did he? He was just like, what is that? And he saw the first one. But yeah, in the end, they actually liked the one where you start with 200 villagers all throughout the tree, and then you cannot make more. And it's like, the villagers were the ornaments, if you know which one I mean. That was really cool. And if you play Age of Empires, we actually also play from time to time as community games, or even against the hardest AI with Latrington and some other viewers. It's of course nothing like T90, but you know. Okay, so yeah, pretty decent time on this one. I will be uploading it to YouTube so that people can enjoy this. And so again, thanks and see you around. Bye.